previously on the Pastor's Chronicles.
Everything is orchestrated by the synagogues of Satan. Everything is done by the synagogues of Satan. I'm letting you know that now. Why? Because the Bible said. The Bible said in the beginning, the first war that took place on earth was between Adam, Eve, and the serpent. The serpent represented the synagogues of Satan.
You will be like God.
Have you seen it? The people that's locked up, they could be locked up, but have you seen it? Have you seen the guys? And I'm hearing about the little Asian guy took off and his lawyer don't know where he at. Is that true? Are you in the jail? God said, let no man deceive you. Basically, Jesus said, question everything. Question everything before you believe it. The devil, the Bible says he's a father of lies. He's a manipulator and he's good at it. Look at how everything's set up. The protesting, how it's set up.
Yeah, they put them there on purpose. Setup. They put them there on purpose, y'all know where we at. They gonna set them right up on the route of. Y'all know what building this is right here. I ain't even gonna say what name it is. Hey, where do them bricks go to? Where do them bricks go to? Where do them bricks go to? We gotta do better. Ain't no damn construction. We gotta do better. Ain't no damn construction around here.
Bruh, you got them bricks, bruh.
There's a sinister plot going on in America, and the people are asleep. The death of George Floyd went nationally, even into other countries. Why though? Why? The American people act overtly instead of asking questions and investigating the matter. All the deaths of black African Americans came to a head on May the 25th. National tragedies are often followed by calls for change. In the case of George Floyd's death, there have been calls for an overhaul in policing. In the case of school shootings, there have been calls for tougher gun laws. When the synagogues of Satan orchestrated 9/11, they cut away your rights and freedoms. They can tap into your phone calls whenever they feel like. Is there an agenda behind George Floyd's death? If so, what is the elites planning on doing in this world? Go with me behind enemy lines and let us investigate the truth behind this debacle. Welcome to Is George Floyd Dead or Alive? Chronicle. Welcome back to another episode of the Pastor's Chronicles. Before we get started, I would like to invite you to click the link below and join me on Facebook, the Pastor's Chronicles. Also, I would like for you to follow me on Instagram, where you will have a lot of updates there. And also join me on my platform, the Pastor's Chronicles. And you can subscribe to that too. And also I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the bell so you can get updates and whatnot, so you won't. And I'm dropping right now Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so people, please come back. And I usually drop around 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come through and check me out, because people are not getting notifications. Upon that note, let's get started with the next part of this Chronicles. And we're going to start this Chronicle off like this.
Manipulation is one of the greatest tools that the synagogues of Satan has to rock the world to sleep. And this whole George Floyd thing, whether George Floyd is dead or alive, he's a sacrifice. He was a sacrifice to start these riots.
Christ said, beware, for many will come in his name. Meaning, many will come and say they have the antidote, the cure for mankind.
It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Who's gonna run this town tonight? Keep in mind, people, that these individuals that you see right here, they are puppets for the secret society. Then you have the secret ones. These puppets right here, to be honest with you, they truly don't know the whole science behind what they're doing. They are here to promote the message to all the puppets of what's about to take place in the future. This song came out in July the 24th, 2009. They did such a good job in describing what would take place in 2020, dealing with George Floyd and the coronavirus, that they was rewarded Best Rap Song and Best Rap Song Collaboration at the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards. And we know what the awards are all about. Rituals take place at the awards. In this video, you will learn that when you see a puppet throw up a sign, in that video, there's a message, a subliminal message of what is about to take place in this world. Whether George Floyd is dead or alive, it was a sacrifice to usher in this right here that you're seeing and run this town. Remember what Christ said, let no one deceive you. Deception people have some form of truth to it. Deception people is something that's put before you to have you thinking it's one way, but in reality it's another agenda behind it. There's an agenda behind it. And who ran that town that night? Black Lives Matter. The sinister group that run this town. Out there in Minnesota, Black Lives and other groups and secret parties of the secret societies ran that town that night in Minnesota and throughout the nation.
And I've asked the Attorney General, FBI, and the Attorney General to take a very strong look and to see what went on, because that was a very, very bad thing that I saw. I saw it last night and I didn't like it.
Do you think those police officers should be prosecuted?
I'm not going to make any comment right now. I can tell you, I think what I saw was not good.
Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Okay, people, it's very important for you to understand what's actually said in this song and in this video. What's actually said, there's a message in it. The video shows a message, and the wording has a message. Okay? Pledge your allegiance to the Rock Nation. When you see a Illuminati symbol tossed up in any video or anything, it is a sign that there's a message in that video or movie. And what is the message that Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye is giving? They basically preparing the secret societies, letting them know that something is about to happen in the near future. Approximately 11 years later, all black everything, black cars, black everything, black, would be the key that they use to pass an agenda. And bro, we haven't seen nothing yet. It's still in operation. It's still in operation. Something is about to happen along with the coronavirus. And if you look in this video, their faces are covered, which means that this is going to take place around the time when the pandemic will go into operation. See it for yourself. What are we seeing here? We're seeing the all-seeing eye on the tip of the pyramid representing the synagogue of Satan. Many call it the Illuminati. But yes, it's the Illuminati, but it's also the Satan Brotherhood and the Brotherhood of Dragons, or the Dragon Brotherhood. These are joined together as one seed to go forward to bring forth a new world order where there will be population control. That's what it's all about, people. Population control to bring in the year of Horus, Satan himself. You see, people, that got nothing to do with George Floyd. George Floyd was the key. It was the key to open up the floods of riot, which we seen not only in Run This Town, but No Church in the Wild. If you notice, it's the same thing. It is the black people in the front, and you got the white people in the back. And you got the people against the police. And even the numbers that you see in people are numbers that the secret societies use to determine what date and what time they will set the stage for riots. And if you notice, even in this video, they're covering their faces, their nose and their mouth, because they letting them know that around the time that this great riot and rebellion would take place is around the time a pandemic will break out. Just like Run This Town. Just like what's happening today. Just like what's happening today, people. Wake up. Wake up.
Welcome back to Unusual Facts, and as always, hit that subscribe button for more cool videos just like this. We all love Netflix. From TV shows to movies, millions of people around the world are watching their favorite series, movies, or TV shows in the comfort of their home. Sometimes you will watch some series or movies and you think about the tricks Hollywood does to make the movies to scare you the most. But there is one movie that attracts people to a weird conclusion, and this is the secret one. Terrius.
준이야 왜 그래? 어디 아파?
여기가 아파요.
My Secret Terrius, the Netflix drama predicted the coronavirus outbreak back in 2018.
건 좀 더 조사를 해봐야겠지만 변종된 코로나 바이러스입니다.
코로나면 혹시 메르스?
메르스, 사스, 감기 모두 동일한 바이러스의 유전 정보를 지닌 패밀리로 보면 돼요. 코로나는 호흡기 질환을 일으키는 대표적인 바이러스.
My Secret Terrius has taken the internet by storm as Netflix subscribers have spotted a key scene in episode 10 which appeared to preempt the ongoing coronavirus
2015년
pandemic.
메르스 사태 때 사망률이 20%가 넘었죠.
근데 20%는 무기로 쓰일 정도.
Now Netflix is no stranger to bringing series from all corners of the globe to subscribers across the planet. But My Secret Terrius, as the South Korean drama, is currently available for fans to stream in the UK and the USA.
아니지 않나요?
아까도 말했다시피 이건 변종된 바이러스예요. 누군가 인위적으로 사망률을 90%에 육박하도록 올린 것으로 보입니다.
90%요?
While it might not be a household title, the series began trending on social media this week as fans spotted an eerie scene featuring coronavirus.
Sorti en 2018. En 2018, hein. Épisode 10.
My Secret Terrius' synopsis from Netflix reads, a secret agent who detaches himself from the world after a failed operation tries to unravel the mystery behind a neighbor's death. The key scene, which has fans all over the globe talking, comes in the 10th episode of the show's first season. Approximately 53 minutes into the episode, it shows a doctor handling over a file to another character. The doctor tells her, we must do more research, but it looks like a mutant coronavirus. The concerned recipient replies, Corona? Then MERS, SARS, the common flu. They all fall in the same gene family with the same gene information, the doctor says. The coronavirus attacks the respiratory system. During the 2015 MERS epidemic, the mortality rate was over 25%. The agent then asks, but what's not serious enough to be used as a weapon? Am I wrong? The doctor says, like I said, this is a mutant virus. Someone tweaked it to increase the mortality rate to 90%. Once Netflix subscribers got wind of the scene, it didn't take long for them to voice concerns. On Twitter, one person said, in the drama My Secret Terrius that was released in 2018, Unique Sunju was among the cast. They talked in details about the coronavirus. I had goosebumps. The second was equally freaked out. Just gonna leave this here, but I'm massively spooked. This series, My Secret Terrius, is on Netflix but came out 2 years ago and talks about the coronavirus we're going through right now. Another fan added, conversation about coronavirus on a 2018 Netflix series called The Secret Terrius 2 years ago. What's going on? While a fourth weighed in, why is no one talking about this TV show that came out in 2018, My Secret Terrius, that talks about the we're going through right now? However, it's worth noting the series doesn't explicitly address the COVID-19 outbreak. The term coronavirus is one that has been around for years and is a group of related viruses in birds and mammals. Just so you know, My Secret Terrius is available to stream on Netflix right now.
The 3rd Precinct of the Minneapolis Police Department, on fire. Nearby businesses ablaze. This is how the night of May 28th unfolded. George Floyd.
Now I want you to see something. I'm going to pause this for a second. You see this part of this video right here? People, that's symbolic to the precinct that the rioters took in Minnesota. People, listen to me. This thing is bigger than the police, bigger than the government. The government, the police, those who are aware, are also puppets for the new age and new world order agenda. Each president, whether they're Democrat, Republican, you don't think they knew about this? You don't think Trump knew about this? Those of you who voting for Trump, Trump can't do nothing. This is far bigger than him. Far bigger than any president. We have allowed the terrorists or the enemy to sow seed in our nation. And the seed has become so powerful that it's going to take God to uproot it. No citizens of this nation will be able to do it because the elites are so powerful that they can touch one button and send a nuclear bomb to wipe out a whole nation. To stop that, they trying other tactics. But if they have to, if it wasn't for the power of God stopping these maniacs, they will wipe out many nations by a nuclear bomb, or like they're doing with coronavirus, with biological warfare. And even in these videos, the people are covering their nose and their mouth because this will happen around a man-made pandemic and virus, chemical warfare, to depopulate people. Wake up.
Third precinct is up in flames.
Before I end this Chronicles, I want to touch
Friday,
on
one former officer was charged with murder
the pyramid again.
in connection with George Floyd.
You see, if you look here at this pyramid, the sun, everything is always dealing with sun worship, which points to Luciferianism. And if you look at the pyramid, there's a lot of things that I can break down in this pyramid, but I want to focus or get you to focus on the main thing. You ever wonder why behind this dollar bill that this part of the top part of this pyramid isn't connected? Because they basically saying they're not finished yet. Only when they're finished is when the top part of this pyramid will connect to the bottom part of the pyramid. The capstone is not connected to the body yet because they're saying they're not finished. Whenever they force a new world order, when the whole world have surrendered to the elites, the powers that be, the secret society, then that capstone and the body of the pyramid will be connected. The new world order, the world order is accomplished. And people, one thing about the Word of God, the new world order was revealed in Daniel chapter 2. And we are at the bottom part of that image where the iron and clay try to mingle together. But it's not going to happen because the Bible said that a stone will be cut out of the kingdom of God and it will hit the foot of that image and it will come tumbling down. Christ will set up his kingdom on earth. But people, you have to wake up. You have to understand that every single thing you see, you can find it somewhere in a movie, somewhere in a music video. You can find it somewhere. It's already predicted. It's called predictive programming. It's already predicted, and there's a numerology that they go according to. And Satan lets them know through numerology when to start that plan. Until next time, people, I see you next week for part 3. Peace.